So there were three reasons that we wanted to purchase a heat pump. The first one was related to the idea of switching fuels. So to us, it's very important to get off gas, to stop using fossil fuels as soon as we could. And this is back in 2022. And for us, it's just a personal thing. It's we want to do whatever we can in terms of the future of our children and our grandchildren. We want to leave them a planet that is livable and is not suffering environmental crises. We're only one family in one home, but if everybody does this type of thing, it's important. The second reason is we wanted to have a more efficient system. We knew that our gas furnace was operating, a good gas furnace is probably 95% efficient. Sometimes they're even 98% or something like that. A heat pump is 200 to 300% efficient. So we knew that we were going to use less energy. Regardless of what the cost ended up being, was it going to cost more or less? The important thing to us was let's use less energy. And again, there you go back to using not just less gas, but also less energy in total, even electricity. The third thing, and I know this is not available today, but it was great for us, was the Greener Home Grants. So at the time in 2022, we could get a grant of up to $5,000 for a cold climate heat pump. And we would also get the rebate or the cost of the energy analysis that they have to do at the beginning of that. So those were the three main reasons that we wanted to get a heat pump. We have a ducted heat pump. It is a 3-ton unit, and it is air source, and it's classed as cold climate. So when ours is at 100%, that's the time when it is still capable of extracting heat, and it'll still heat the house, but it'll just take longer. So people are so used to gas furnaces where you turn it, you crank the heat up and it just blasts the hot air, and fairly quickly the house temperature goes up. But with the heat pump, it happens a little bit slower. So you can just allow the heat pump to keep working at 100%, and just say, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get that extra degree of heat up. Or you can allow the heat pump to say, I need a little bit of help. We'll kick in the reserve so the electric comes on and just helps when needed. And the good thing is most heat pumps allow you to change that to whatever you want the heat pump to kick in. It's more complicated with some heat pumps than others, but you can do that and decide at what temperature do you want your backup to come, and do you want your heat pump to turn off completely and just let your backup take over, or do you want both of them to run and just use the extra backup as needed? I started with the company that installed our energy recovery ventilator because we had a good experience with them. I contacted them and got quotes from them. And then I just basically searched the internet for, heat pumps, installation of heat pumps in the area, came up with a couple of other companies, and got quotes. The other interesting thing I found was some of the contractors tried to convince me to go with a gas backup and not to go with electric backup, but we explained that we wanted to get off of gas totally, so then they understood it. But there was a bit of a hard sell trying to get us to stay on gas, or actually to replace our gas furnace with a newer, more efficient gas furnace. So it was just a matter of looking at the specs, talking to the installers to see if I felt they understood the ideas of heat pumps. The other important thing was whether I felt they understood how to size the heat pump properly. What size heat pump do you need? With air conditioners, it's very simple. With heat pumps, it's much more complex. That you don't want your heat pump to be too large and you don't want it to be too small. So I had to learn a little bit about it myself and feel comfortable that the installer knew what they were doing. So I just worked with the company. I felt that they understood how to size it properly. They understood all of the issues that way. People may not be able to afford to go to a full system that's electric, but I would also encourage people to take a look at an electric heat pump. And if you can't replace the furnace totally right now, keep your gas as a backup. And then when you can in the future, maybe when that gas furnace is ready to die, then you can replace it with an electric component also. But at least get that heat pump as a first step in the process. I would definitely recommend it.